Shabala, shabaloo, hey and hello. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to unveil another CO in Mangsvance Wars. Well, not quite. We've seen the CO before. Ephraim played him during me and Kartal and Ephraim's recent stream. And also do believe either me or Panzergrad played him during one of our streams way back. But it's time to play as Rickard. And yeah, he was, I think, was the second CO to be added to the ROM, so he goes quite a far way back. And I'm playing here on this war map. What's it called again? Ridge Island, right? Against Sky. And there's a reason I selected this particular matchup, because it's actually a tough one for Richard. So how he works is quite simple. First, let's read his bio. Green Earth's finest Chevalier has won a fencing match against Javier. Hit Honor, Miss Eagle. So his day-to-day is all units have 10% less attack, but they have 5% extra attack for every unit of fuel spent on their movement during that turn. And for this occasion, I'm going to make a save state, because I want to demonstrate something. Now, it's important to note what the game means by fuel. Now, you may not know this, but when you move through heavy terrain like forests, you actually burn more fuel. So here you can see the tank's fuel is 70, right? But what happens if we move through 3 spaces of wood? Well, you know, the woods cost more for treads to move through, obviously. But we still only move 3 spaces, so you might think that just only burns 3 units of fuel. But it actually doesn't. As you can see right here, we just burned 6 units of fuel. Now this is important for Rickard because, or Richard, I'm just gonna call him Richard. This is important for Richard because this means that even if he gets slowed down by terrain, he will still get a substantial firepower increase because his firepower goes up the more fuel he spends. Now he starts out at a baseline minus 10%. You can see the day-to-day actually updates here. But if we load the save state, this is why I made a save state because I just wanted to demonstrate with the tank. You can see that he's always at a baseline 10% or minus 10%. So he needs to move or burn 2 units of fuel just to break even. Now this means that Richard's infantry and also his indirects are pretty bad because indirects can never move and shoot. So he is a bruiser. He definitely wants to build direct combat units. Not very good to build artillery or rockets as Rickard. However, he has I'm calling him Rickard again. I'm sorry. This is gonna be a recurring theme. I'm gonna bounce between the two. He does have 2 very strong powers. His normal power is Honor Charge. He gets 1 extra move, and units can move through terrain for free, just like Sturm can for 1 day. However, if it's raining or snowing, he doesn't get this bonus, so he's still slowed down by terrain. This is why Sky is a pretty good counter to him, because she's a rain-based CO. His superpower Cavalry Charge does the same thing, except it gives him 2 movement instead of 1. So the amount of damage that Rickard can pull off when he pops his powers is quite insane. Especially on units like Recons and Tanks, they become incredible once he pops his powers. Like on Cavalry Charge, his Recons have, I think, they should have like 10 move, I think. Yeah, 10 movement, and they can cross terrain freely. So that means that they also get a 50% firepower increase. Actually, no, 40%, because he has to make up for the baseline minus 10%. So that can be quite insane. So he's an aggressive CO that definitely wants to push out units very quickly. Tanks, Recons, Neo-Tanks, also very good for Rickard. He likes those. And this map, while it is a difficult matchup for Rickard, it does have a lot of forests, which means that if I move my tanks through the forest, they can get a pretty nice firepower increase because they're going to burn a lot of fuel. So that's something that you can definitely keep in mind. Now, nothing has happened to Sky since last time, I think. I think Ephraim might have fixed her Supercell superpower in the latest build, but she still works pretty much the same way. Like, whenever she crosses range, she gets 30% extra firepower. Very basic CO, but she's actually quite strong because rain, while it isn't as significant as snow, still slows you down by quite a bit. So it's something that you have to keep in mind, especially on a map like this, where there's a lot of forests and plains. This is a strong map for Sky, actually. A very strong map for Sky, because you can see I'm gonna have so little movement. Actually, if I remember correctly, rain doesn't affect forest movement much. It does for tires, but I actually don't think it affects tread movement. I don't remember quite at the top of my head, but I think that's and yeah, here, for example, with Rickard, you definitely you want to plan around your next turn to get the most movement possible. This infantry is going to end up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm actually going to put my tank here so that I can get as much firepower out of my tank as possible. So with Rickard, you want to think ahead. I know, not something I'm known for doing. But On this map, you definitely want to do that. Now, Sky is actually opening up rockets here. Now, the blue player definitely should be building a lot of indirects on this map, because it's quite easy to defend here. As you can see, there are only 3 entrances into the blue's base, and they're all choke points with forests. This makes it very tough to attack into these choke points. Of course, the AI is stupid, so I don't really think that's going to be a big deal. But it's still something I have to be careful about. And yeah, look at this. This is already really annoying. But as you can see right here, 87%. We can do a lot of damage here with Rickard, so... But obviously we don't want to take fire from that rocket unless we have to. So at this point, I think we will just keep building tanks. So we'll see. AI is not very good at walling off its indirect, so at some point, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to find a crack in their defenses. Although that rocket is probably not. Yeah, no, that rocket is not moving anywhere. That's a little bit annoying. Let's move it back a little bit here. We get a fully boosted tank. I do believe tanks that move 6, they can get up to a 20% firepower increase if they move at max distance. Now, despite this day-to-day, which is kind of nice, I still think Rickard may be one of the weaker COs in this ROM. Power level of the COs actually ended up quite higher than I thought. But here you can, for example, see 60%. Yeah, this tank just has 10% less firepower now. I think normally it should deal somewhere around 70 or 68%. So... but yeah, still, I do think, I mean, his power is really strong, don't get me wrong, but I still think Rickard is one of the weaker COs in Mangsvance Wars, just because he has that 10% baseline reduction that makes it really hard for him to utilize infantry and indirects and whatnot. I mean, you can still build artillery and rockets, obviously. It's just that it kind of sucks that they're always stuck at minus 10%. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I can kill that artillery now. It shouldn't be that hard to do. If we just attack here... And then here, and boom, artillery gone. Or close to gone, at least. And yeah, this rocket is being incredibly annoying. But we should be able to deal with it. Just stay out of range for now. But yeah, you can see my recon does not do a lot of damage there. So I'm gonna move my tanks back here. And then let's just heal up as much as possible. And again, fast units, tanks and recons, that's pretty much what I'm going to be building until I can afford neo-tanks. Not really a big fan of medium tanks on Rickard. They're not fast enough. Like, flying move is not good. It's kind of hard to get mileage out of the medium tanks, but neo-tanks, on the other hand, I definitely like those. So, yeah, if I have my power now, for example, which I'm definitely not getting my power, but if I had it, I would be able to reach that rocket, which is kind of nice. So yeah, I was not able to get that tank down, even with the firepower increase. And yeah, I think we can break through here. Pretty sure we can. I'm gonna see if I can kill that artillery with infantry firepower, because if I can, yes, very good. And definitely, you always want to move as far as possible when playing as Rickard. Always want to move as far as humanly possible, and through as much terrain as you humanly can. Alright, here we go. Are we gonna get a monsoon or moonson or monsoon? Apparently, I'm not pronouncing it properly. A bunch of people pointed it out in the comments that I was saying it wrong. Alright, walling off your rocket with a 1 HP tank. That's a Giga Brain move from the AI right there. Absolutely spectacular. Now, if I get my power this turn, I might just pop it. I'm not entirely sure, but I might. Anyway, sorry, Anti, you're being kind of annoying here. And yeah, I'm just going to pull back my weakened infantry so I can heal them up. And I'm going to start capping the AI's properties up north there. Yeah, let's bring up a recon as well. They're going to be insanely strong once the powers pop, so... Yeah, look at this. Boom. Now that's pretty epic. Now, we're gonna get shot by an artillery next turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, here you see, Rickard's infantry are just not that strong. There we go. And if you're wondering why his bonuses go up and down all the time, it's because it displays firepower based on the last engagement you took. It actually updates dynamically, so that allows you to see firepower increases like power of money and stuff like that. Hope your soldiers don't mind getting soaked. Oh yeah, she got CO quotes now. Okay, I'm interested in seeing now, actually, if she still gets the same movement bonuses. We need to check if Ephraim fixed it. I think he did. Oh, I definitely think he did. Oh, that is scary. Oof. That is a scary power right there. And my power is also gonna suck a little bit now. So I'm definitely not gonna pop it. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna get the bonuses out of that. Let's just, see if... Let's check out Sky's, his move. Oh, 1, 2... Okay, looks like... Okay. Yeah, 1, 2... Okay, it looks like Sky is working normally now. Yeah, her superpower definitely works as intended. She's still moving somewhat slowly through the forest in rain, but she doesn't get the penalties anymore, which is good. But here, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna pull back. Not completely back, obviously. I'm still gonna take a shot at this, Oh, no, I can't because of the rain. Yeah, I'm actually gonna move all the way back here, so I can get a lot of bonuses out of my power next turn. So that is what I'm gonna do, and, I need some kind of response to that tank. Because right now, I don't really have a response to it at all. I guess I'll just clog like this. And get... I don't really have the money for Neotanks right now, so I guess I'll just get some artillery out. I hate building artillery on Rickard, but, you know, it can't be helped. But this is actually one of the harder maps to play in the war room. The AI just has so many more properties than you, and you're forced to attack through very narrow choke points. I think you normally play against Grid on this map, if I remember correctly. Okay, so I don't quite have my superpower yet. I thought I was actually gonna get it this turn. I still think I can get it, though. If I do this... No, I'm still not getting it. Okay, that was a little bit unfortunate, actually. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. I really thought I was gonna get it. But I can't afford not to attack here. Okay, now I have it, but I don't want to pop it yet. But it's not like I really need it this turn. I have a lot of my units over here, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe I should have moved more units the other way. But I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build some recons. Because I'm going to get my power next turn. Or I have my power. I'm going to pop it next turn. And my infantry will actually be able to just run over the mountains when I pop cavalry charge, so... Okay, very good. No, oh, okay, I'm very surprised that Antair didn't attack my artillery. Anyway, here we go. Every man to the front lines. Cavalry charge. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, look at that. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, now that is beautiful. Now that is beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. I'm base blocking him. Or her, I mean. From across the map. Okay, this is a ridiculous power. This is quite a ridiculous power, I will admit. Like, this is the amount of mobility that Rickard gets. Maybe he's not so weak after all. Yeah, maybe I underestimated him a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh my god. Ignoring terrain and getting a movement boosts are two bonuses which maybe should not be combined. I'm just saying. Oh my god! My god, these recons are on speed! Look at them! Oh my goodness. Alright. Another recon, let's go. Oh wait, oh that's right, okay. I just remembered. Rickard, okay, so this is actually an aspect of his superpower that is not listed. We were going to remove it, but I actually liked it quite a bit. So whenever he pops his superpower, vehicles can actually move the turn they get built. Not infantry. Infantry does not get this bonus, but only land vehicles can move as soon as you build them. Ephraim thinks this is OP, and I am inclined to agree, but I also think it's hilarious. So I kind of want to keep it in. Hope your soldiers don't mind getting soaked. Hope your soldiers don't mind being dead. But yeah, I take that back. Rickard is actually busted. Like, he's really busted. And I'm really surprised that Antair is not attacking my artillery. I guess he just really likes, or she really likes attacking my, she just really likes attacking my infantry. Alright, so we're a little slow now, but, you know. That's just how it be. Okay, attacking mechs on bases is seldom a smart idea, so I think I'm gonna pull back ever so slightly here. But I can still get some really good hits off if I do this. And we can start capping these properties over here. Some of them might be interrupted, but hey, not much we can do about that. We can try and surround the tank until we can get an artillery in range. I think I'm gonna do that. There we go. I'm still gonna try to get this mech down. Yeah, you can see it's not very easy to do. It's pretty costly engagements. And I think I'm just gonna bring all the infantry in right now. I don't have time to heal them up. I'm just gonna build more recons. Let's go. Yeah, that superpower was insanely busted. So I think if we're gonna keep that aspect of cavalry charge, I think we have to make it much more expensive. Like, if he's gonna keep that ambush spawn component of his superpower, I think it needs to be like 8 stars at least, because that is actually disgusting. It's really powerful. Anyway, we can start base blocking now, I think. And I think I will. But I just want to make sure I get rid of these units over here first. There we go. Mech is out in the open. Let's bring it down. I will say, though, Rickard is insanely fun to play. And at the end of the day, that is what I hope to achieve with the Mangsvance vs. COs. I want them to be fun to play. I want them to be hilarious to play. I want each of them to feel unique and distinct. Creating a ROM hack with competitive balance is not the point of this hack. It's to see what kind of wonderful and creative ideas my community can come up with. And I don't want to change the COs too much away from their original design. You can run, but you can't hide. I think that's a quote that got left there. She's not supposed to say that. That's a Grit original, I think. Gotta love how the AI always prioritizes interrupting over everything else. Anyway, where's your income? Looks like your income is gone. And yeah, we have to attack this medium tank right here. I'm not gonna pop my power this turn. There's no point. And yeah, look at... So this is where Rickard is not great. In a situation like this, where he can't move before attacking, you can see his firepower is just very low. And he's struggling to deal with these mechs right here. Even though he should be mowing them down. He doesn't get a lot of firepower, and it just makes it very hard for him to do anything here. There we go, and let's move in here as well. Cap this property, just completely cripple Sky's income. We're just gonna keep building recons. They're the only units that will arrive in time to make a difference. And if I'm lucky, she's not gonna build any additional units. Nope, she's not gonna build any additional units. Let's pop the normal power. For the glory of Green Earth! Now, I am fairly certain that his normal power doesn't allow him to build vehicles and move in the same turn, but I'm gonna check it just to make sure. Oh my god. No. It's just his superpower that grants him the ability to build ambush spawns. And thank god for that. It would have been a bit ridiculous otherwise. Let's see if we can actually route him. Let's see if we can route. Oh, I gotta be careful. There's an APC over there. There's an APC right there that needs to be killed. I think I might be able to. Let's see. If we attack, we have to throw all our tanks at that tank. So we do not want to attack from this spot. We want to move the recon like this. And then we want to attack with the tanks in the back first, because they got the most firepower. Okay, good. That's very good. Just an APC left, should be easy to deal with. There we go.
Mission complete.
And that is an S rank. Lovely. The enemy stood no chance. They really did not, Rickard. They really did not. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed this preview of Rickard. I'll be back soon with another one. Take care and have fun and good Easter.